So we have three questions that we're going to ask, and we're going to video this, and we're going to put it on our blog. So this is great. So the first one is a really great question, actually. I grew up as a lead guitar player. I don't know how many of you were electric guitar players, but there's this line that I'm sure you knew as a guitar player that goes, da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so Brian, the question is, Lord, light the fire again. Who came up with that genius line that has changed many a guitar player?
Oh, man. Well, that's going back into the mists of history. My electric guitar player, Brian Doerksen, I think we were at a rehearsal arranging for that recording, and he started playing something somewhat like it, and I went, wait, stop. Do that again, and then he would play it kind of like it and go, let's do that. Now let me sing what I'm hearing, and then I sang it to him, and then we just went back and forth like that a few times until... And there it was.
Did you realize the power of that line?
No.
Okay. And how many of you have played that line? Come on now. Awesome. Okay. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two.
Ooh, this is getting scary.
And this might sound indulgent, but it's actually a good question. What song that you've written are you most proud of, and why?
Oh, man.
Because we've all had the embarrassing ones, but...
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, come now is the time to worship in the sense that there's been so many stories of places in the world where, like recently it was in Iran, this musicologist goes into Iran, believer, under the guise of being a musicologist to study Iranian music, and he gets to this village and says, please play me something in Farsi of your music and the culture, and these people start playing Come Now's the Time to Worship in Farsi, and then they start, and all of a sudden they realize, oh, we're like underground believers together, and they had this click. And China, the underground church in China, sings that song. So that to me is like, I mean, how can you top that? Like, that's all God.
Right. Great. And the last question is, you've been at this for a while, I know. Not sure how long, but I know you've been doing this for a bit. And the question is, how do you keep from burning out as a leader? How do you keep staying sharp and just current with what you're doing?
I think it's embracing seasons. I think the modern world has lied to us, and modern technology lies to us, that you can just keep producing, keep going. And we were talking around our table how you guys watched the Winter Olympics probably in my home city of Vancouver, and we had the warmest winter on record, and I really missed winter. And part of what happens now, you go into the grocery store and you can buy tomatoes any day of the year. You could, and with this greenhouse technology, we try to eliminate seasons, but God actually designed us for seasons. And so we're meant to have spurts of intense productivity, and then we're meant to have an entire season of rest where we just sleep, we have fun, we relax, we play games, we sit, I think that's for me, is if I can stay in the overall rhythm of seasons, I can stay sharp. I'm not sharp all the time. And I don't lead worship every week. In fact, I'm the worship pastor, but I only lead worship one probably out of every four, sometimes two out of every four, because I totally believe in mentoring and giving away and encouraging other leaders. And that also helps keep me focused and sharp.
Yeah, that's great. Cool. Thanks.